alkaline water hydration station. Boobies. Boulder Beach. Ooh, baby, baby. Trying to get that, pound that hydration station, you know, help ease the pain of getting on in. Well, yeah, because then you have a full bladder and it just makes going right in easier. Because why? You could pee on yourself to warm yourself up when you get into the river. Haha, maybe. Look at this. Woo. Okay, let's just walk right in. Woo. I don't know if this means that somebody was down here earlier spreading flowers. I see flowers. Hopefully that was... Oh no, now it's starting to get windy. Look at those clouds. See? See, look at that shit. Woo. But then look over there, it looks all pretty, not pretty. Ah. We're here, we're in. Oh my gosh, look at the water moving behind me. Ooh. Let's put that right there temporarily. Oh, shit, it's cold. Oh, okay, look, I just looked at the temp. Oh, we haven't lost a flower yet. Perfect. Shit. Oh, okay, we did it. Woo. 1:35, we got in here, 1:35, okay. So I looked at the temp and it says that it's 49 degrees. Look at those clouds. Woo, why be moody? You can shake your booty. Look at that water, it's moving and shaking. Shaking and baking and moving and grooving. Whew, let me just tell you. Okay, 49 degrees. It's doable. You could do this. Let me tell you. Oh dear, oh dear. You saw me just walk in with ease. Mostly ease. Oh, flower friend, come back to us. So look at those shoulders in. Don't be a cheater. Yeah, so you could do this. 49 degrees, 212. 49 degrees, not that bad, but still pretty terrible. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not the easiest. But if I can do it, you can do it. Let me assure you. This is part of the reason why I take these photographic evidence of my adventures, is so that if little old me can do it, so can you. Why not? Why can't you? Who's holding you? 2, 3, 4. Who's holding you back but yourself? Oh, yes. This feels actually quite amazing now. And I highly recommend 49 degrees. Look at those clouds. They're a little moody. Give you a 360 of look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. Oh, yes. And I'm falling into the hole. Falling into the hole. Ah! Flower, save me. Okay, well, still it's a bit of a balancing act. Okay, and while showing you everything that's out here, it's a bit of a balancing act without falling into the hole behind me. And getting bugs in my mouth, because no thank you. In the air, I did take a snap of that, but I've already forgotten. It's like 56, I think, or something like that. There's a lot of damn bugs out here, but as you know from previous videos, if you've been so gracious to watch them, and if you haven't, please watch my other videos. Thank you, thank you. Hit like and subscribe and comment too. I'm sorry to be repetitive and boring with such a request, but a little old girl like me would like to spread the word of my ridiculous behavior and choices, some of you might think. Yep, it's still April. It's not summertime. This is springtime-ish, if you would consider April spring. It is, and it's almost May. So watch all these bugs like go into my hair right now from my flower. Ugh. Well, I mean, we're already get bugs in our hair anyways, because of course we're gonna double dunk. You know, you can come out here and you can shiver off some calories too. That's another thing I don't emphasize enough. For some people who like an activity that's, you know, a high calorie burner, this is it. This is a high calorie burner. I have no idea how many calories are burned, but I'm convinced I burned some. And that's all that matters to a girl like me, because some is better than none. Especially for the things I like to consume. Yes, I do my best to behave myself, but there's so many temptations out there. Look how choppy it is out here. Ay, ay, ay. So spicy. 49 still feels pretty damn good, though, let me tell you. I'm curious. No, I'm not. We're not going to go out here and stay too long. Part of the reason that I came out here at all was because I convinced myself that I don't have to stay that long. Yesterday I was just out here. We did 40 minutes, and let me tell you, it was a good time because I had my peeps out here with me. We got some good belly laughs in, so it was really appreciated, because I was not in the bestest of mood yesterday, and I needed to turn that frown upside down. And I did. Cold dipping, shivering, and it helps your mental. If you're in a salty mood, in a bad mood, whatever kind of mood that's just not serving you in your day, cold dip. Take a cold shower. Shiver. It's good for your psyche. And you feel really proud of yourself because you're like, damn, look at me. What else can I do? And then if you join a little cold dip community like I have done, then you meet a lot of friends and it's fun. And then you get to come out here and be on these beautiful days, taking in those clouds. Otherwise, I've just been in my house cleaning, which is boring, but it's nice. Because that's also good for my psyche. Yeah. Well, when you live with when you're the only girl in an all-male household, and even the animals are males, it's like, it can get crusty, like my attitude from time to time. Another reason I come out here and cold dip. It's just so marvelous, all the many ways that cold dipping has changed my life. I would have never imagined being so adventurous and brave and ballsy. Yes, I am. And to do such a thing, like, even to come out here by myself, I would have never imagined myself driving myself here, and then let alone like driving myself and then cold dipping. And I know that's ridiculous to some, but when I had my babies, like this self-preservation thing like kicked into overdrive, which I'd never experienced before because I've always been a free bird and an old soul, I've been told, whatever that means. And so I've just, had a life of adventure before my kids, and I never knew what fear was. Like, within reason, of course, but not really. I've done a lot of adventurous, daredevil-y things in my life. So fear wasn't something I was familiar with until I had my kids. And then this little thing called self-preservation kicked in. And then I didn't want to do scary things anymore, or even watch scary movies, Having my children changed my perspective, and not only my perspective, but my life, and the way that I conducted myself, the places I put myself in, and the people I chose to be around also. And so, I'm still being adventurous, coming out here and cold dipping by myself. And I'm still doing hard things and not letting, the fact that I can't always have people meet me out here, or people aren't always going to be available to meet me out here, let that stop me. I don't have my freezer or a cold dipping system yet. And even if I did, I'd still want to come out here because this is beautiful. So, and then I get to talk to you, and you get to watch me be so weird out here in the river, holding a flower that might have bugs in it. It's okay, we'll rinse the bugs off in the water here soon, which will add more to the collection. Right now, since it's warming up, there's more bugs in the water. Ugh, one just totally flew into my mouth. It's protein, I tell myself. Add it in a granola bar with some grasshoppers and chocolate. It'll probably be tasty. I'm sure it would be. I'm convinced it would be. Add some honey to it. You'll never know. We probably eat more bugs than we know. And I know there's a certain amount that there is allowed to go through our food, like ketchup and whatnot. Let's not talk about it. Let's not think about it, okay? The more you know, the less you want to consume food-wise. And it's so very sad because I do enjoy food, as well as cold dipping. So it's a balance, right? You can't enjoy things too much or the consequences. Like right now, the consequences of being out here is that it's windy. And look, it's starting to get choppy. It's part of the other reason why I don't mess around and I just go as deep as I can go with, being able to balance myself and my phone. But this is adventurous nonetheless. And I love being adventurous this time of my life instead of being boring. Because all those television shows, they're going to be there. And what are you filling your mind with anyways when it comes to that shit we watch? They're programming our brains with garbage that we don't need there. So, oh no, flower, where are you going? So I just say, skip the garbage and get outside. It looks like it's about to rain on me. So that's lovely. Wouldn't be the first time. Look at those clouds. Those look cereal. So, yeah. We're like almost... well, we said 1:30 when we came in, like 1:36 or something like that. I'm just keeping my eyes peeled also for the eagles, because yesterday when I was out here, we saw 10:10. We saw the eagles, so that would be obviously pretty fantastic for me because I love seeing the wildlife and the beautiful clouds and being out in nature and getting that fresh ass air in my lungs. Breathing in. Take that deep ass breath. You know you want to join me. Don't make me feel all alone. Take that deep ass breath. Yeah, feels good. It's a 2 for. I'm out in nature. It's a 3 for. I'm cold dipping and I'm getting some fresh ass air in my lungs. Maybe there's more we could add to the list, but I won't bore you with that. You're like, gee, thanks. Well, you know, it's interesting how one entertains themselves in these kinds of situations. Can't imagine how this looks to people walking by. Well, good thing we're just not that shy. I used to be like, that was my whole point earlier, is like cold dipping is taking me out of my comfort zone in more ways than I would have ever imagined, in more ways I can convey to you watching. You know, I've mentioned in other videos, like I said, check them out if you haven't. You know, I become a runner because of cold dipping, because I had less limiting beliefs. I was like, oh my gosh, if I can go stand in a cold ass river for a long ass time, what else can I do? What else am I capable of? What else have I been holding myself back from experiencing? That's what cold dipping, one of the many things that cold dipping has done for me. One of the many things cold dipping would do for you, as well as take away your pain, elevates you to the next level. Get all those chins in. I mean, what do I know? This is for entertainment purposes only. You can do with it what you may. If I inspire you, hey, then it was worth it. It was worth being cringe all those times I have been, and it was worth embarrassing myself if I have, probably. And you know, whatever, take it or leave it. You don't have to be a part of this journey with me, but if you are, it's one hell of a ride on the crazy train. At least that's what I'm telling myself anyways. I feel so good at this point. 12:24, I just noticed. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Spinning out of control. I should consider myself acrobatic at this point, the way I'm able to utilize my legs to balance myself when I start twirling around the river. So interesting. Oh, there's the goose up there by my phone. I got a time lapse going on up there. So hopefully the goose will leave it alone. Maybe we'll go to like 15 minutes and then we'll double dunk. Yeah. Maybe that's what we'll do. Ooh, got really quiet out here. All the birdies are out. Getting their last snack before they go hide in the trees. Is that what's up? And besides the gas that it costs to drive here, this is essentially free. Doesn't cost me anything to come out here. So, you know, like, you may not be able to afford therapy. I don't know how much that shit costs, but, you know, I know it costs a lot. And this is essentially therapy for me. I have overcome a lot of shitty ass ways of mine, I tell myself, and salty ass attitudes, salty ass ways, whatever you want to say. You know, like, life can grind you down, and I don't want to turn into a battle axe. I've been told that, you know, that's what they call the ladies with no sense of humor, who are older and worn down by their husbands, let's be honest. You know it's true, come on. We're all fun until you men whittle us down. Don't be denying it, it's true, you know it. I've met quite a few ladies in my time who were good time gals, and then their husbands be whittling them down with their annoying ways. I know some ladies can be annoying too. It goes both ways. I know those ladies too. Don't get me wrong. I'm a combo, okay? You know, I'm not going to just settle on being one way or the other. I'm just going to settle right in the middle of being salty, annoying, and a good time, also adventurous. Oh, yeah. Well, of course, I'm many more things than that. I'm a good time gal too. For now. As long as I keep cold dipping right, it's an attitude adjustment. There's no stem, or I would just like stick it in my, you know, but it's like gonna fall. So that's the reason why I can set it up here. I'm a flower child. There we go. That's less annoying than having to hold it the whole time, and hopefully I don't drop it. Such a beautiful view. Oh my gosh, that backdrop. I'm so grateful I chose to come out here. Let me just tell you, let me just be honest with you, because I'm nothing but, and I have nothing to lose being honest. I feel like it's more of a risk not to be, and I can't remember anything, so it's best for a girl like me to just be honest. But let me just be honest with you, which is what I intended to do anyways. But I did not want to come out here. I did not want to do the do. I know I'm 5 days into it now, 6 with this cold dip. But I was like, shit, we don't need to start. Don't worry about it, bro. You know, you might have plenty of time, but I just, thinking about it, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk the biscuit. So I just feel like might as well come out here and just get it done. And now I regret nothing. And I can feel really good about my choices in my day. And I'm going to sleep really good too. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm going to sleep really good. That's another thing cold dipping does. 555, 1555. Cold dipping has helped my sleeping. Oh my gosh. You know, like, if you're like me, you have to think about all your life problems before you go to bed. Like I do. Like, for some reason, I feel like I need to think about everything before I go to bed. You know, I'm so exhausted at the end of the night after cold dipping. I sleep so damn well. So damn good. Look at those clouds. Yeah, so I don't know. There's a plethora of reasons to cold dip. Just do it. Plus, it's like it's like some bragging rights too, right? Don't you think? Like, if you know, do you actually know anybody who cold dips or cold plunges, potato, you know? Do you know anybody? I mean, do you think it's cool if you know anybody in person, or are you just kind of like jealous because you haven't done it? Just to be honest, okay? I'm used to mostly people being jealous of me, which is so annoying and obnoxious and boring. Can't you just be happy for me like I'm happy for you? I'm genuinely happy for you, and it really taps my hide when people get jealous of me, because nothing is handed to me, nothing is given to me. This is not easy, okay? Go pave your own path, do your own thing, okay? I picked this because, you know, like I've mentioned in other videos, there's plenty of people, plenty of influencers who are doing makeup, who are doing shopping tutorials, and I love the idea of doing all those things. It's getting even choppier now. It's getting choppier now that those choppers just went by. I have no idea what we were talking about. It doesn't matter anyways. That was pretty cool. I just hope everybody stays safe. Praying for their safety because, you know, I'm a mama boy, so. And obviously I like to be adventurous, so I would not be judgy on those people doing their thing, being adventurous, when look at me, I'm out here doing my thing, being adventurous. I just pray that they are safe. As a mother to boys, I pray that they're safe. And as a mother, you know, it doesn't have to be boys. Like, you know, I just know that boys do things like that more than girls, because that's not something I would ever want to do or have any desire to do or have had any desire to want to do. It's not me. But then look at me. Like I said, I don't want to be a shit talker because I'm out here doing my own thing. And if anything, I just want to project, you know, positivity and not insecurity, because I cannot stand jealous, insecure people, and they come in both forms, men and women, and it makes me sad both ways. Like, come on, man, can't you just genuinely be happy for me like I am for you? Because when I love and care about you and you come to me with some good news, it means the world to me. I'm super genuinely party pumped for you and your happiness and your whatever happened for you in your life that makes you happy. So just be happy for me, salty ass motherfucker. Just saying, because I know there's quite a few people out there, Karens and Kevins, all right, who can be hateful. And it's just like, what's the point? And let me just tell you also, if you didn't already know this, being hateful ages you. So if you want to look like you fill in the blanks, whatever it is, a crusty, musty, rusty. If you want to be all crusty from being hateful, it's not a good look. I just want you to know that. It's not a good look. And it's going to age you. And unless you have a lot of money and you want to get your face rearranged with plastic surgery, why waste your time? And it sounds painful. So just, you know, cold dip if you're getting salty and or bitter, you know. You don't have to be jealous of nobody. Like, you don't even know what their life is really about behind the scenes, and you're all jealous of that crusty, rusty, musty. And you don't even know. They don't even deserve it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why waste your time? Go out and create your own happiness. Don't be jealous of somebody else's shit they're creating for themselves. I mean, how could you really even be jealous of this? This is terrible. I can't believe this is what I do for fun. Like, oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with me? But I love it, and it's a good time. And you know, my fucking back was hurting earlier. I'm sorry if this cussing is getting out of hand, but we've already been in for over 20 minutes. So what's a girl to do? You know? And then we got a double dunk. So it brings out the feisty in me. What can I say? But I'm just saying, like, obviously I enjoyed it at this point, and it's a good time to me now, but this shit is real. It's real hard, okay? Let me just tell you. 49 degrees, even though it's warming up, it's still cold, okay? Be assured. Be assured. Even though it's a good time, it's still hard. But I love it. Yes, I do. All right, so I'm going to stop lollygagging. We'll get to 21:30, and then that'll be considered 20 minutes of being in and double dunking. And by the time we get out, who knows? But thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching this crazy activity that I do in your presence in an attempt to better myself, be the best version of myself, and live a long, healthy life. All right, here we go. Did you see that? Did you see that shit right there? I held it down in there. I held it down in there for you. Did the time in the water, dunking, and it was cold. Oh, shite. I've got to freeze those wrinkles in place, I tell myself. As well as shivering the calories off, I am working on freezing myself at this age of 41 forever. It's an added benefit. And that wind, it's getting spicy. Look at that. It's 22 minutes now, and it's bloody cold. It's bloody cold at 22 minutes. All right, let's do it. Double dunk. Here we do it. And we don't mean Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, shit. Oh, baby, baby. Looking like a drowned rat. Are you down with that? Thank you for watching. I'm going to take a couple pictures. And then, you know, to the next adventure. Thank you for watching. Peace out, yo. Love you. Bye. Love you. Bye.